Alright, listen up, because I'm about to drop some serious wisdom that could save your career, your friendships, and maybe even your life. We're diving into Law 1. Never outshine the master. The golden rule: don't be a show-off, especially to your boss. So imagine this: you're super talented, brilliant even. You walk into a room, and you just radiate awesomeness. But here's the catch: if your boss, your leader, or anyone above you feels like you're outshining them, you're in deep trouble. This law is all about keeping your dazzling light just a little bit dimmed when you're around the big cheese. Think of it this way: everyone, no matter how powerful, has an ego, and that ego loves to be stroked. If you make your superior feel like they're the smartest, the most capable, the real star, they'll love you for it. They'll protect you, promote you, and keep you close. But if you accidentally make them feel small, insecure, or, heaven forbid, jealous, well, let's just say things can go south faster than a politician's approval rating. Instead, sing their praises, make them look good, and watch your own star rise quietly but surely. Simple, right? Make the boss look big, and you'll climb with them. The epic fail: Nicolas Fouquet's flashy Fiasco. Now for a cautionary tale, buckle up for the tragic story of Nicolas Fouquet. Picture 17th century France. King Louis XIV is just a young pup on the throne. And then there's Nicolas Fouquet, the super rich, super smart finance minister. This guy thought he had it all figured out. He decided to throw the most epic party of all time at his chateau, Vaux-le-Vicomte, in 1661. And I mean epic. We're talking fountains shooting to the heavens, fireworks exploding like a rock concert, food so fancy you'd need a dictionary to pronounce it, the kind of party where people's jaws literally dropped. Fouquet figured, hey, I'll impress the young king with my sheer extravagance, and he'll give me an even bigger job. But here's where it all went wrong, my friend. Young Louis XIV, seeing all this grandeur, didn't feel impressed. He felt jealous. He probably thought, wait a minute, how did this guy get so much wealth? My own palace looks like a shack next to this. The king's mind immediately went to the worst-case scenario. Fouquet must have been dipping into the royal treasury. So what happened? Louis XIV, fueled by a bruised ego and suspicion, had Fouquet arrested on the spot. Embezzlement charges, a swift trial, and then straight to jail for life. Fouquet's dream of winning the king's favor turned into a nightmare, all because his over-the-top show-off overshadowed the very person he was trying to impress. The moral? Never ever dim your master's light with your own dazzling display, or they'll dim you permanently. The smart play: Galileo's cosmic compliment. Now, let's talk about someone who played the game like a pro: Galileo Galilei, the genius astronomer from 17th century Italy. Galileo made a groundbreaking discovery. He found Jupiter's moons. This was huge, a major scientific breakthrough. But did he shout from the rooftops, "Look at my brilliant discovery, I'm amazing"? Nope. Galileo was smart. He knew who buttered his bread: the powerful Medici family, his patrons. So what did he do? He named those newly discovered moons Medici stars. Brilliant, right? It was a stroke of pure genius, a masterclass in flattery. The Medici family probably puffed out their chests, thinking, wow, the universe itself is paying tribute to our greatness. And what did Galileo get in return? More funding, more support, and a secure position in their court. He understood that the best way to showcase his talent was to use it to elevate his master. By associating his discovery with the Medici name, he made them feel like they were the stars of the universe. This kept Galileo safe, celebrated, and free to pursue his groundbreaking work. The lesson here: use your brilliance to fuel your master's ego, and they'll keep you right where they want you: close, valued, and well-funded. The secret sauce: ego, flattery, and the stars in their courses. This entire power game revolves around ego. Everyone, from the lowliest assistant to the most powerful CEO, wants to feel important. If you can make your master feel superior with a little well-placed flattery, they'll adore you and protect you. But if you overshadow them, they'll get insecure and punish you. Just like poor Fouquet. Think about Cosimo de' Medici, another Medici. When he came to power, he didn't flaunt his wealth. He dressed simply, but he poured money into supporting artists and scientists. This made him look great without making anyone feel threatened. His reputation grew, not because of his own bling, but because he elevated others. And consider young writers learning from experienced mentors. The smart ones always credit their gurus, making the mentors feel valued and encouraging them to open more doors. The ones who try to outshine their teachers, their careers often hit a wall. The bottom line: always put your master in the spotlight, make them the star, and use your own shine to enhance theirs. It's how you stay safe and climb the ladder of power. The book paints a vivid picture: the stars in their courses. Imagine the sun and the moon. No matter how brightly a star shines, it's always overshadowed by the sun and moon. You, my friend, are that star. Shine brightly, but always under the grand illumination of your master. This keeps their ego happy and secures your place in their orbit. And for a dose of ancient wisdom, here's a gem from Balthasar Gracian, a 17th century philosopher. Avoid outshining the master. All superiority is odious, but the superiority of a subject over a prince is not only stupid, it is fatal. Translation: don't you dare make your boss look bad, or it could be the end of you. The risky twist: when to almost outshine. Now, here's the tricky part: the reversal. This law doesn't really have a complete reversal, but there's a nuanced twist. Sometimes, if you show your master a tiny bit of friendly competition, it can actually motivate them and make them appreciate you more, especially if they see you as a potential successor. But listen carefully, this is incredibly risky. It's like playing with fire. If you try this with the wrong person, they'll just see you as a threat and kick you to the curb. So be super careful. Never take the risk of outshining your master unless you are absolutely positively sure they can handle it and will see it as a positive challenge, not an insult. So there you have it, Law 1. Keep your master in the spotlight, and you'll find your own path to power. Fail to do so, and you might just end up like poor Fouquet,